with my co-host Sipo.
What's up?
Let's get it. Yo,
Yeah.
what's good? What's going on?
What's good, brother?
Not much, man. Had a pretty good day. What about you?
It's been a great day, man. Been a great day. Worked my
Monday.
ass off, and it's Monday.
It's Monday, man. How was work on
Yeah.
a Monday?
Florida heat. Whew.
Woo.
It's hot.
Man, it was hot today.
Yeah, dog. I couldn't wait to get home and get out that sun, Whew.
I hear you, man. Oh, we already got a comment.
Lucky you. You had the day off.
Yeah, I usually work 4 10s. I'll usually work like one or two Mondays out of the month. But today was one of the Mondays I had off, so I got Ace and I haircuts and took him to the park. And take him to the park, he's playing with some young kid and they're playing for a little bit, and kid's mom comes up to me, and not gonna say where I was or any names like that. Didn't really even
Right.
want to like talk about this, but lady came up to me and asked me for $10-15. And I'm like,
Whoa.
yeah, I know. I was like, whoa, just because our kids are playing together at the park, you're gonna ask me for some money, okay?
Right.
But make a long story short, she was, having some bad luck, wasn't having the best of luck recently, apparently living out of her car with her son. So asked them if they were hungry. They said yes. I said, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Grabbed Ace, went and got some gas for them for their car, went and got some McDonald's for them. Hopefully some good karma comes from it,
Yeah. Good karma's gonna come back on you, brother.
Yeah, and I grew up here, man. So when I see
Yeah.
kids, a mile from my house, hungry and they don't have any food to eat, you know what I'm saying? I'll help out,
Right.
dude. I'm blessed with what I have. I'm not rich, but I'm not gonna let no kid go hungry around me. So
Yeah, especially being a father yourself,
oh man, yeah, it was heartbreaking. So I
Right.
know there's a sport podcast, but just kind of a word out there and a little shout out, man. It just everybody, if
Karma.
they can help out a little, well, not even just the karma, dude. Just if you can help out a little bit around where you're at, or someone that's down on luck, just do it.
Yeah.
It's good for everything and everybody.
You
It
get
is
back
what it
what you
is.
put out.
Yeah, I'm not one of them guys that videotaped it like you see all over Facebook, and that's all I see on Facebook nowadays is like these guys like donating stuff and giving stuff to the poor, which is cool and everything, but it's like, do you have to videotape every single damn thing you do nowadays? I don't get it. Especially
Yeah.
stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, I feel like some of them are doing it for clout.
Yeah,
And
no, for
some of
sure.
them actually do it, for a good cause.
Yeah.
Right.
I could have been one of them douchebags today with a camera out, like, oh, this lady asked me for money. I'm gonna go get her McDonald's and some gas, I was like, nah, just let me get it for her and give it to her. So if anybody
Yeah,
can
me
help
too,
out,
brother.
just help out, man. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Let's
I
get into
agree with
some sports.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about some positive stuff, like the Marlins sweeping the Yankees.
Ooh, that guy,
What were
that
the
guy
chances of
Ouch.
that? I
Yeah,
know Judge
you
isn't
should have
playing, but man,
you should have put a bet on it.
dude, what's crazy? Ever since I've turned 30 years old, I have been on a heater. And I'm not talking big money. You know me. I do $5 and $10 bets, but I've been 30 for almost like 2 weeks now, I think. The first week I started with $10, turned it to like 60.
Ooh,
So I netted like $50 cash in my pocket. Same
yes,
thing
sir.
this week. Started with $10, netted about 60. So I netted about 50. I made like 60. So 2 weeks in a row, I put $50 in my pocket, man. I'm on fire. I'm on a heater. Woo.
That's an extra 50.
Yeah. Extra 50 2 weeks in a row. So technically I'm up 100.
Ooh.
Although I did not bet on the Marlins and Yankees series.
Yankees.
I did not bet on that series. I stayed far away from it. Dude, the Marlins are like the hottest team in baseball right
I
now.
was just about to say, man, that kid Stowers is looking like a real deal.
And their pitching staff, I mean, all around, they're looking great. And we're going to talk about the trade deadline and the teams that we like what they did the best. But everybody was talking about Alcantara.
Almost got traded.
All was going to get traded. Cabrera was going to get traded.
Right.
You know, a lot of they thought the Marlins were going to be sellers at the market, and the Marlins just kind of stayed put, man. I think maybe they think they might have a chance for a wild card spot.
They might. They're hot right now, man. Holy smokes. Who would have thought that Miami Marlins would have been doing this good?
I forgot what exact day it was, but I seen a stat where I think it was like June, the middle of June. Since the middle of June,
Right.
they have the second best record in the whole MLB.
Yes, sir.
So Miami
Congratulations to
Marlins,
Miami.
yeah, Miami Marlins fans out there, get excited!
Yeah.
You have a team to cheer for. All of a sudden,
Finally,
they could get a wild card spot, especially if they keep playing the way they're playing. I mean, they swept the Yankees. I mean, I know Judge wasn't playing, but that's still pretty good because the Yankees did a lot at the trade deadline. They did a lot.
Yeah. I feel like Miami should go back to the old unis.
Oh, man.
Maybe that'll bring back some good luck to them or something.
The Florida Marlins.
The Florida Marlins. Man.
Those jerseys were fire. I had a Florida Marlins hat too somewhere. I don't know what happened to it.
I'm about to say, I could have swore I seen you with one on.
Yeah, I mean, if you live in Florida and you spent most of your life here, I feel like you have some type of Florida Marlins gear, whether it was a hat, jersey, shirt, whatever it was.
Especially the hats. The hats were fire.
Oh man, yeah. To all our viewers out there, anybody that's watching live, hop on over to YouTube so we can see your comments. I know a lot of people comment and say stuff on Instagram, which we love and appreciate. And we see that after the fact. But if you want us to see something live while we're live, come over to YouTube and
run on over
comment. Here. Yeah, come on over here. Get your ass on over here and say something that'll get us pissed off. That's what we want. We want people to piss us off.
Get us fired up.
All right, so before we get into all the football talk, because we know most of the people care about football. Football's coming back. We had the Hall of Fame game Thursday, and was actually a pretty good preseason game to me. I watched almost the whole thing. Trey Lance looked good. Good Hall of Fame game. This weekend coming up, we got more preseason football. You're gonna be able to see your team get on the field. We got college football coming up this month. Next podcast next week, I want Sipo and I to do our top 5 college football teams going into the year. So we're going to start talking more college football. We're going to give you our top 5 AFC teams going into this year, our top 5 NFC teams going into this year, after we talk about what just happened at the trade deadline for all of our baseball fans and for me and Sipo, for the only ones.
Right.
So let's pick 2 teams each that we think did the best at the deadline, and then we'll get into the football talk because that'll take up most of the time. That's what people want to hear anyways. So give me your first team that you were like, damn, they had a great deadline and they look good.
I said the move the Phillies made for Johan Duran.
Wow. That was nasty.
That was nasty, Roy. And it was one of their, the biggest needs on the team, man. Like, they really needed a closer real bad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they had a great closer until he got popped for TRT or whatever all the other counterculture guys are doing, that TRT, HGH stuff. But no,
the starting pitchers are doing really good. It's just,
Yeah.
They needed that closer, and I'm happy Johan Duran went there.
Yeah, he's only pitched like one time, and he has the 4 fastest pitchers already for a Phillies
Yep.
pitcher all year. He's throwing 103, 104. As a Mets fan, I definitely did not want to see this happen or coming. So, yeah, dude, put that thing on vibrate. Everybody's blowing up the plug right now. All right, so the Phillies, just the Duran move is what really got you excited for the Phillies?
Yeah, man.
I mean, yeah, it is a big move.
That's a big move. That's the biggest need they need. I think,
Okay.
Yeah, the roster is getting old, but their starting pitchers, they're looking really good right now. They're killing it.
Yeah, I mean, what? They didn't even give up a run last night to the Tigers.
Yeah. Wheeler, Suarez, they're doing good, bro.
Luzardo.
Yeah, Luzardo. Yeah, man.
All right.
I think the Phillies are going to do really good. They're going to be a tough out for y'all.
Yeah, I hope not. The Mets and the Phillies are almost have the same record, or about a half a game. Yeah, I know. I mean, honestly, as a diehard Mets fan, they're about a half game difference right now. It's going to go down to the wire for the NL East. I think it's a given that both of these teams will make the playoffs, but whoever wins the East and wins this division is going to have definitely the upper hand, and will probably get a bye in the playoffs, which will be huge. So, I guess to bring me my – go ahead.
You would love that bye, huh?
Oh, gosh. I mean, last year, what the historic run the Mets went on was great, but it would have been a lot less stressful if we had that first round bye.
Yep.
Because the top 2 teams in the NL, the top 2 teams in the AL both get the bye. So
right.
Well, that brings me to my first team I wanted to bring up, and it's going to sound biased, but we're talking about them. I'm going to bring up the Mets, man. No, my Mets.
The other side of New York.
Yeah, let's go Mets, baby.
Oh, man, your team.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You could say the Phillies got their closer, who was a great closer, and they did, and he is a great closer. But the Mets, man, we started off getting Gregory Soto from Baltimore. Lights out left-handed reliever. I mean, I think lefties are only hitting like 150 against this guy. So we literally got the best left-handed reliever that was going to be available at the deadline. And I mean, who doesn't need a lefty reliever in their bullpen? I think what people don't realize is with baseball, your bullpen and your relievers are probably the most important thing, especially going into the playoffs. If you have no bullpen, just kiss it goodbye. Your starters aren't going to be able to pitch the whole game. I mean, in the early rounds, you can have, the starter pitch 4 or 5 and your other starter. But as you get to them championship rounds in the World Series, you see what happened to the Mets last year against the Dodgers. Yeah. I mean, if you don't have that bullpen, you're not going to make it far in the playoffs. So I love the Mets attacking the bullpen, getting a bullpen, because we had like the worst bullpen in the MLB. So we got Gregory Soto, lefty. We traded for Tyler Rogers, the submarine thrower, one of the only submarine throwers I've ever seen. I mean, this guy literally turns his body, and when he throws the ball, his hands literally like scraping the ground. Guy has like a 1.5 ERA. We gave up a lot for him. But I love it. Another bullpen guy. We got another
produces.
I mean, I think he will. And then we ended up getting another bullpen guy. We got the closer from the Cardinals, Ryan Helsley, the Cherokee Indian fighter.
Yep.
For those that don't know what I'm talking about, he is great. I think he led the league in saves last year. We got him from the St. Louis Cardinals. And for people that don't remember, this guy is Cherokee Indian. He is part of the reason why I think it was, like 3-4 years ago when the Cardinals went to go play the Braves in Atlanta. He made a whole big fuss about them doing the tomahawk because he's actually Cherokee Indian, and said it was kind of a racist ordeal or whatever. So the Braves couldn't actually do it in that series, apparently, against the Cardinals. So this guy, he's kind of a crazy, you know what I'm saying? He's not scared to say what he's feeling, and he's a ballsy dude, and he throws hard. He's a great closer. Love him, love it.
Yeah,
he's a Braves hater. Yeah, I love him too, especially when he tried the Braves. As a Mets fan, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Let's try the Braves. someone that hates the Braves, come on to the Mets, baby.
Yeah, I don't
So,
like the Braves neither.
well, then I know Ryan Helsley don't. So we got him,
Yeah.
great closer. And then to kind of finish it up, we got Cedric Mullins, center fielder from Baltimore. Hasn't really been the player he was 3-4 years ago when he was actually an MVP candidate. But the Mets had a weak center field. Our center field's been terrible. So we didn't get the starting pitcher, which is something I wanted. But our bullpen went from maybe one of the worst in the league to one of the best, and we got a
Yeah.
decent center fielder. So I have to put the Mets there, man. I do. It
Yeah.
might sound biased, but hey, fuck it. I don't care what you think.
That's your team.
That's my team, baby.
Yeah.
All right, who's your other team?
I'd say the team that I hate the most, the damn Padres.
Oh yeah, the Padres, man.
Yeah, just over. I mean, I know
ahead.
they filled all the needs they got, but I just can't get over they got Mason Miller, man.
And they gave up a lot for Mason Miller. They gave up the number 3 prospect in all of
And
baseball.
4.
Not on the Padres, the number 1 prospect on the Padres, but number 3 in all of baseball.
All of baseball in the top 100, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, shortstop. Dude's supposed to be a beast, too.
Yeah, but Mason Miller is a beast, bro. He's a premier pitcher.
Yeah, Mason Miller. I remember last year on the podcast, on the Kennel, shout out Kennel, you brought up Mason Miller as your favorite pitcher in the whole entire league.
Yeah, right now. Well, maybe Paul Skeens, Mason Miller, they're neck and neck.
Yeah. No, Mason Miller is great. He throws hard.
Yeah.
I guess you could have him in the closer role or the setup role. I mean, he could honestly go 2 innings. I mean, the guy will throw 104 miles per hour. He's a beast.
Yeah, he's got a rocket.
But the Padres are known for giving up all their prospects. So that's what they do. They're like the Rams in football. They just trade all their first round picks. Just get rid of them.
If we get a proven star talent, yeah, get rid of it.
So the Padres, the Mason Miller move is what.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it.
The Padres needed bullpen help too.
Yeah, they did. But they did good at the deadline. Okay. It's just, man, the Dodgers, man, we didn't really do nothing.
No, and you guys traded Dustin May. Yeah. I was kind of surprised with that. I mean, I know you guys have Snell and all them guys coming back that are starting pitchers, but I was kind of surprised to see you guys trade a starting pitcher.
I know, man. We got rid of him, I guess, I guess our bullpen is getting back healthy, so, and Shohei's starting to pitch more, so
yeah,
we have no need for another pitcher.
Yeah, I mean, the Red Sox are a team, too, that have been pretty hot and a team that can grab one of the wild card spots, and everybody was talking about them being sellers at the deadline. Yeah. And they weren't. They were more buyers.
They were buyers.
And honestly, I think the Red Sox might be one of the surprising teams this year and the team that might be surprising some people when it comes ALCS time. They got a good starting pitching staff, good bullpen. They got a good lineup. Ever since they traded Devers, things have been great for them. The Red Sox are a team in the AL I would be scared of. I'd be shitting my pants.
Yeah, that's a little weird because they traded their best player and they got better.
Well, yeah, maybe best player to some people and maybe at certain things, but sometimes it's good to get rid of those guys that are just kind of.
Yeah,
I know they pissed him off. He wanted to play third base, but dude, you're too fat to play third base, bro. You're fat as hell. You need to either be a first baseman or a DH. Sorry.
Was it Pablo Sandoval a damn third base?
Probably before he got fat and he got paid.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Same thing happened to Devers. Devers got paid and he got fat. Well, you know what? You're either playing first base or you're going to be a DH, buddy. You ain't playing third base. You want to play third base? Your ass needs to get on the treadmill, homie. But
that's fucked up.
But here's the thing, though. The Giants traded for him. The Giants have been one of the worst teams in baseball since they got Devers, and the Red Sox have been one of the best since they got rid of him.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. They got Garrett Crochet, one of the best starting pitchers in the league. Walker Buehler. I mean, they got Dustin May now. Yeah, I mean, they got a pretty good team, man. Watch out for the Red Sox. All
Yeah,
right.
they sounds pretty good.
Yeah, no. The other team I'm going to bring up, I feel like one of us have to bring them up, is going to be the Mariners. Now, the
I
Mariners
loved it.
have already been a really good team this year. They got the big dumper, which is the guy everybody's talking about, the home run derby champ. This guy is having the best season for a catcher ever. I mean, ever.
Ever. Yep.
Offensively and defensively. He's going to break all the home run records. There's a chance he beats Aaron Judge's home run record, which is going to be tough. But switch hitting catcher, and we're talking Johnny Bench prime years. We're talking Mike Piazza prime years. This guy's
Right.
having a better year. And he plays for the Mariners, so he's not going to get the recognition as if he was a Yankee, a Met, a Dodger.
Say, yep. A big team.
But now you look at what the Mariners did, a team that was honestly, as of right now, the Mariners are my pick to win the American League. They just added Geno Suarez from the Diamondbacks. This guy's already hit 30-something home runs, already has like 80-something RBIs. You're pairing that dude up with the big dumper. Wow. They have two of the best power hitters, maybe the two best power hitters right now in all of baseball in their lineup. Not only that, they added Josh Naylor, first baseman, guy that can hit for power, lefty, great hitter, clutch. And then what scares me about the Mariners is their bullpen. That's probably their biggest downside. They have good starting pitching. They have a good lineup, but their bullpen's weak. They did add Caleb Ferguson, decent reliever. I don't know if it's going to be enough. And as I was saying when we first started talking about baseball, is going in the playoffs, the bullpen is huge. So that's what scares me about the Mariners. But if the Mariners added more at the bullpen, I think they could win the World Series this year.
They do look scary with those two big bats right there, man.
Yeah, because you already got you got Fernandez. What is it? What's the guy in center field? Fernandez, Rodriguez, Julio Rodriguez.
Yep. Julio, you got the Julio young Rodriguez. Bright star.
You got Josh Naylor, you got Geno Suarez, the big dumper, our boy, the Mexican Randy Arozarena.
Yep.
I mean, come on, this team is stacked.
Yeah, I like what the Mariners did too, man. They're gonna be scary come playoff time.
Yeah, and the American League is up for grabs. I mean, the National League
is not like the NL.
No.
It's not like the NL.
No, and the Yankees look bad. You got Toronto up there right now. I mean, we talked about the Red Sox, Mariners, the Tigers, obviously.
Tigers.
Yeah, so I mean, we're getting close to playoff baseball. It's great. I'm really excited for baseball right now.
We're just 2 months away, brother.
All right, where are we at? We're at 23 minutes. All right, I guess let's start talking about football, and everybody can tune in. Let's see them live numbers go up. We're back to football, everybody. Tune back in. Football, foosball. All right, let's do our top. You want to start with AFC or NFC?
Let's do AFC.
All right, let's do our top 5 AFC teams. I guess we'll start at number 5 and work our way to 1. I'll let you start. Now, this is our top 5 ranked teams going into this year.
Yeah.
So I'll let you start with your number 5. Number 5.
Number 5. No, I'm gonna go San Diego.
San Diego doesn't have an NFL team anymore.
Or damn, I still call them San Diego.
I don't think they're gonna be too good, man.
I don't know why I call them San Diego. But you know
it's all good. I know what you meant.
Everybody knows.
Dude, this is counterculture sports. We're gonna call people out on their shit, and we're gonna fuck around. That's what we do.
All right, then we'll say correctly the LA Chargers.
Shout out Shane Bryan. I don't know if he's watching or listening or if he's ever going to, but my boy Shane Bryan's diehard Chargers fan. Shout out Shane Bryan.
Yeah, bro. I think they're going to be a top 5 in the AFC team, man. Jim Harbaugh.
Okay.
Another year with Justin Herbert, man. And, Jim Harbaugh always going to have, a good defense. Yeah, I like it, man.
So what about Hampton, the running back that they drafted? What do you think of him?
Bro, to be honest, I loved Hampton, man. I think
Okay.
he could do it all, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's almost, I don't want to say Adrian Peterson, but
Whoa.
I like the way
Watch
he
your
plays.
mouth. You
Yeah, he ain't no
disrespectful
Adrian
mother.
Peterson. He definitely ain't no Adrian Peterson.
Did you see that video of him getting beat up at the casino room?
Who?
Adrian Peterson.
Nah, I did not.
Dude, this dude's getting beat up left and right, bro. Just because you're a good football player doesn't mean that you can fight,
Yeah.
obviously. Why is Nate calling me, dude?
What was he boxing or something, or was it like a real fight?
He did a celebrity boxing match and he got his butt whooped. And then he went and he was playing like Hold'em at a casino and he ended up getting his butt whooped there too by some like little white dude that's like smaller than us, bro.
Right.
Anyways,
no, I'm gonna have to see that out.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, back to the Chargers. I just thought it was funny you brought him up.
Damn, now I felt disrespected.
Nah, I mean he's one of the greatest running backs ever. Don't get me wrong.
Bro, he's my favorite. He's my favorite running back.
Yeah, dude. No, he's probably the greatest of our lifetime. Honestly.
The greatest we've ever seen.
Yeah, that we've ever seen. Yes, probably him and Prime LT. I would say
we only caught the later end of LT.
Well, when he had that prime year, we were young, but he was.
Yeah. Now I think I've seen LT 2 years on San Diego, but
yeah,
and the Jets, but
you know who else came to mind was Shaun Alexander. That crazy year he had with the Seahawks. Ooh. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He almost carried them boys to the Super Bowl.
He did. Yeah, what was the coach? Mike Holmgren?
Holmgren.
Yeah. Kind of looked like Andy Reid a little bit.
Yeah. Like his older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Who's your number 5?
Number 5. My number 5 ranked team going into the AFC this year. I gotta give it up to shout out to the Dub, Houston. The Houston Texans, bro. Yeah. CJ Stroud. They added Nick Chubb, which isn't the biggest thing. You know, they still got Joe Mixon, who looks a little banged up. Nico Collins. They got Higgins in the draft. Defense is spectacular. Great head coach in DeMeco Ryan. Easy division. You know they're going to win their division. They're going to make it to the playoffs. I like the Texans, man. Another year for Stroud. This is going into his 3rd year. I'm a huge Stroud guy. I like Houston.
Yeah, I think DeMeco Ryans is actually one of the better coaches in the league, man.
Top 10, top 5, top 3?
Definitely top 10. Definitely top 10.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, top 5, pushing it.
No, yeah, pushing it.
Maybe 6, 7.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I give it up to the Texans too, brother. That's a good pick.
Okay. Who you got at number 4?
Number 4, it's going to sound crazy, but I think the AFC West is going to be a tight division, so I'm going to pick the Broncos.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got faith in Sean Payton. You know, he's a quarterback guru, and you know the defense is probably easily one of the, if not the best, second, third best.
I almost had the Broncos as my 5. Ooh. I almost did. When we did the podcast last. No, I didn't. I couldn't put them in the top 5. They're at number 6 right now. But when we did the podcast last week, I talked about the Broncos and I was practically freaking
shitting on them.
No, I wasn't shitting on them. The opposite. I was cleaning the shit off of them. Sean Payton's probably a top 3 coach in the league to me right now. I love Sean Payton. Love what he's done with the team. Love the defense. Defense is great. I really didn't like Bo Nix, but after watching him last year and seeing what Sean Payton can do with him, that shows you what a good coach can do. Yeah, I like everything. I liked what they did drafting RJ Harvey, a guy that I think from UCF, a running back that I think could be
a good pickup.
Yeah, I think he could end up being one of the top running backs this year. Sleeper right there for fantasy. They got J.K. Dobbins, a guy that had a good year last year until he got hurt. I mean, they have one of the best defenses in the league. I mean, yeah, I could see them being in your top 5.
Yeah, they just paid Sutton.
Yeah,
I think they'll be good.
Yeah,
I really think their defense could carry them to the playoffs.
Yeah, no, their defense is phenomenal. It's great.
Yeah, they could carry them.
Yeah. All right. At number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills. And I know the Bills are probably higher on your list and going to be higher on most people's lists, but Josh Allen is everything on that team.
Right.
And I know they added Bosa on the line, which I don't know what that is going to do much of. They really didn't add too much. I feel like they should have added more when it came to free agency. The receivers are still iffy. They got some good guys. They still got Cook. I know he sat out of practice. They need to hurry up and pay him. They've seemed like they've had issues with him. Now the Bills are going to be good. Don't get me wrong, and they probably should have won a Super Bowl by now, especially with the quarterback they have. But they're going up against one of the greatest of all time in Mahomes. But the Bills are one of those teams that I could see going to the Super Bowl. I could see them winning a Super Bowl. But the 3 teams I have in front of them right now, I just have them ranked higher, and I think that when it comes down to it, playoff time, that they might lose to these teams. But the Bills are great. I mean, honestly, you might not have them on your list at all. You last week came up with the craziest hot take I've heard, that the Patriots are going to win that division and beat the Bills. Shout out cousin Stevens. I don't know if he's seen that. My cousin loves the Patriots. Sipo said the Patriots are going to win that division. So maybe just a little bit of what you said last week rubbed off on me a little bit. And I don't have them as one of the top 3 teams in the AFC, but I got them at 4. And to me, they're still going to win that division. I'm not going to go crazy like you. This isn't a diss, but to me, they are number 4.
That's good.
Okay. Where are you at?
I'm at number 3. I'm going to go with the Bills. Now, I know I said I picked them. I picked New England to win the division, but that does not mean that they are the better team. You know, it could come down to the wire, last game of the year, you know.
I feel you. I guess I could see that. So, like you're saying,
and it doesn't mean that, both of them can't make the playoffs.
No. I mean, we've seen last year all 3 NFC North teams made it. Well, 3 of them besides the Bears.
I do got them as the better team.
Okay.
The better team, and just because Josh Allen, man, he's definitely one of the top 3 quarterbacks.
Okay.
But yeah, like you said, they could have done a little bit more to improve during the free agency, but they didn't do shit.
Nah. My number 3. I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens. Now I know last week. I know last week when we were talking AFC teams, I said the Ravens have probably the most stacked roster, which I still think is true. I do. But I haven't seen year after year after year after year. They keep disappointing me. I love Lamar Jackson. Florida boy. Shout out Truz. Shout out
Pompano.
I love Lamar Jackson. Probably my favorite quarterback in the league. Love him. But
954.
But I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. They just can't win the big game. Now, out of all these 5 teams we're naming on our list in the AFC, could I see the Ravens having the best record? 100%. Going into the playoffs with the number 1 seed? 100%.
Yeah.
100%. They're stacked on defense. They're stacked on offense. But until this team proves me wrong, which every year I think is going to happen and it doesn't, I just can't have them higher than 3. I just can't.
Right.
I don't know.
What we doing, number 2?
Yeah, number 2.
I guess I'm going to go with Ravens number 2, bro. I don't know. I guess I gotta really sit here and think of who you got number 2 and 1. But man, to me, the Ravens are the second best in the AFC. They are the most stacked, right behind the Eagles. They got it all. O line, D line, everything. But Lamar Jackson has to get over that hump, and just feel bad because it ain't always on him. Last year it was just that damn the catch, the boy dropped it.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, you can't blame Lamar for that.
I know, but one play doesn't make everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was a lot more that led up to it. But you're right. He should have caught that ball, and the Ravens should have won that game, 100%. Now, I just got a text message from Nate. I say this every podcast, and some people still don't realize this. We don't see the comments on Instagram. I know everybody watches it on Instagram, but stop doing that. Go to YouTube so we can see your comments. He just texted me like a book, pissed off. You guys aren't looking at my comments. I'm trying to help y'all out. You're ignoring me. We're not ignoring you, Nate. I love you, Nate. You need to go on YouTube. We don't see the comments on Instagram until it's over. I wish it wasn't like that, but this is how it's set up, and this is how it is. It is what it is.
Answer
if you're
the
not
question
on the
live.
YouTube, if you got to get on YouTube, we don't see what people are saying on Instagram until it's over. And I love the Instagram love. I love it, but we don't see it. You got to go on YouTube.
Bring it on over here.
Bring your ass on over here. Work your way on over. How many times we got to say it? I'll say it a million times. That's why I say it every podcast. I know people might be sick of me saying that, but it is what it is. My number 2. I'm going to go with the Bengals, baby. And I almost have the Bengals at number 1.
No.
I know they still haven't re-signed Trey Hendrickson, I think it's going to happen. They signed Shamar Stewart. Shout out JP. Shout out to all the Bengals fans. I almost put the Bengals at 1. I think the Bengals offense this year is going to be unstoppable. Bet the over in every single game they play. Joe Burrow is going into this year finally healthy. They got Jamar Chase signed. They got T. Higgins signed. Chase Brown was lights out at the running back position last year. You better watch out for the Bengals this year. I'm telling you, the Bengals are the team to watch out for. Their offense is probably the best offense in the whole entire NFL. I wanted to put them at 1, but I think we both know who's at 1. We both probably have the same team at 1. So we couldn't disrespect them, but
I like the Bengals offense, but they are definitely not a top 5 team, brother. That defense can't stop a nosebleed.
I don't know if it's going to matter because their offense is so good. I mean,
what happened last year, brother?
The reason
they were putting up 38 points and then they were losing. It was 39-38.
They started the year off slow like they always do, but they can't do that this year. If they start off even mediocre this year, they make it to the playoffs, and then if that team makes it to the playoffs, watch out. You seen they're the only team that's beaten Mahomes in the AFC. Josh Allen's never beat Mahomes. Lamar's never beat Mahomes. CJ Stroud's never beat Mahomes. Joe Burrow's the only one to ever beat him.
But they need a defense.
I know, but like I said, I could see this team going all the way. I know their defense isn't the greatest. It's actually really bad, but their offense is it's just so good. They're so clutch.
When they don't even want to sign their best defensive player.
I know, but as of now, I think they're going to sign Hendrickson. I mean, he's in Cincinnati. He's shown up. He's not practiced yet. He hasn't gotten his deal yet, but I think it's going to happen. It's going to come. The Bengals are going to be a team to watch out for this year.
Hopefully. I like Joey Burrow.
All right, who you got at 1? Number 1.
Well, I think we both got the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, man. Until somebody knocks them off, you got to keep them at number 1.
Yeah. What else do you have to say other than Mahomes?
That damn defensive coordinator, Coach Spagnuolo.
Coach Spags.
Man, damn, bro. What a great defensive coach, man.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, and
kept
Chris
Saquon in
Jones.
check that whole Super Bowl, bro. I give him that, man. He kept saying we were not going to win that game with Saquon running it on them.
And no, a lot of people don't give Chris Jones a lot the credit he deserves. This guy,
Right.
Chris Jones, is a big reason why they've won a lot of Super Bowls. Don't
I
a lot
I
of people don't
agree,
want to
brother.
talk about Chris Jones. Chris Jones is one of the top linemen in all of football.
I agree with you. That's why Jalen Carter is going to help us get a couple more.
And plus Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift supports the Chiefs, so they got to be the number one team.
Yeah.
Shout out
They're
all
the
the Swifties
Swifties.
out there. Yeah, Swifties.
They bring them Chiefs good luck, man.
You know, everyone that listened to Taylor Swift, I was like, y'all are gay as hell. And then next thing I know, all Day does is play it in the car. And next thing you know, I'm singing it. And I'm
No.
yes. And I
Oh.
said, man, if my boys heard me or see me right now, they'd fry me, dude. But some of
Oh
that
man.
stuff is actually kind of catchy. Florida. Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
there you
dun.
go. You singing your
I
favorite
know.
song.
I know.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Sing that Swifty.
All right, let's get into the NFC before we get out of here. What's your number 5?
Oh, number 5 in the NFC. It's a toss up, but I'll put the Bucks.
Wow, I was expecting you to have them higher.
Yeah. I got a few other teams that's I think just a tad bit better.
Okay. So
Yeah.
tell me why you like the Bucks.
Well, they got the great their receiving core is going to be real good.
Oh,
Great defense like always. Vita Vea. Come on. Baker Mayfield and another year with Baker. I think Baker is going to take off again this year, man.
no, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I
I
love the
like
Bucks.
Baker, man. Oh,
No,
you like
yeah,
the Bucks?
we talked about this last week. We both have picked the Bucks every year for like the
Yeah.
past 5 years to win that division.
And they have won it.
Oh, we got a comment. Nate is how about them boys? Oh gosh.
Oh, shit.
Nate, did you hear me call you out? Now you're on YouTube.
There we go.
There we go. He worked his way on over to YouTube. That's what we need, y'all. You start here and then you work your way over. Instagram viewers, I love you. Thank you. I will see your comments and all your stuff. See, like last week, what we did was we went and looked because we can't see it till the end. So like we go and look and like we see what people see, and sometimes people get pissed off because we're not reacting to their comments. But once again, you got to come to YouTube for us to see it, and
Yeah,
then we
'cause
can
it
do
does.
stuff like this. How about them boys? I hate
How
to
about
break
them?
it to you, Nate, but I don't have the Cowboys on my top 5 this year, buddy.
Yeah, not this year.
No, but at my number 5, I have a team that I think people might get pissed off at me for having them this low, and I'm sure a lot of people probably have them higher. I got the Detroit Lions, and I know I still have the Lions winning the NFC North. I still think the Lions are going to be good. I think Jahmyr Gibbs will probably be the best running back in the league this year, especially in fantasy. There's some fantasy advice for you guys out there that like fantasy. Draft Jahmyr Gibbs. They lost Ben Johnson, best offensive coordinator of the league, now the head coach of the Chicago Bears. Stuff like that happens, you're gonna have it's not gonna look as good, especially right at the first year. Hate to break it to you. I love Dan Campbell. He's a great head coach, but Ben Johnson was the ruler of that offense. And that's what they were best at, was their offense. Now, not only did they lose Ben Johnson, they lost Aaron Glenn. Great defensive coordinator. Now the head coach of the New York Jets. You cannot lose both of your coordinators when they're really good and expect things to be the exact same. That's not how the NFL works. I'm sorry. It's not how it works. Not saying that the guys coming in can't be great. It's usually not going to happen overnight. Look at the first season that Dan Campbell took over. The Lions went 3-13. You remember that?
Yeah.
Exactly. They weren't always good. So the Lions are going to be a good team. They're going to win the North, but things aren't looking as good as they were last year. I know some of their guys are coming back that were hurt, but I got the Lions at 5. They're still going to be a good team, but I don't have them in that top tier 1 anymore.
Yeah, you don't have them in that contention for that number 1 seed, huh?
I guess top 5 could be tier 1. You figure you could have 5, 5, 5. So I guess you could say they're a tier they're a tier 1 team. So I guess, yeah. I guess the Lions should be in the tier 1, but they're my number 5.
All right.
Who you got at
number 4?
Number 4.
Miz is gonna love us today. We're picking the Packers.
Oh boy, God. Here we go.
You hate it, but go
Packers,
Pack, go.
Dick Rider.
Oh, damn. Thought you were going to
sorry.
say bear hater or something.
Nah, I'm sorry. It just came out. I didn't mean it.
No, it's just, I think they got a good team, man. They're young. They play together. Good coach.
Yeah.
They're young.
Yeah, no. And I mean, we talked about this last week. I feel like the Packers are actually going to be one of the teams that take a step back this year. And a lot of that is what I seen. Got someone saying Europe. I don't know what that was. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's a Packers fan. That boy Nate said, bro, the Packers. I think the Packers are going to be one of those teams that actually takes a step back this year. And a lot of it is just because of what I seen last year. And I know they were a good team last year and Jordan Love was banged up. And that could be kind of clouding what my judgment is right now with them. But I still have them ranked as the 3rd best team in the NFC North. So there's no way they're going to be in my top 5. I mean, I got them ranked behind Lions and Vikings still. So, but I mean, the Packers are a good team. And I had them winning the North last year. I projected them to win. I actually had them projected to be a Super Bowl contender last year. As much as it pains me to say, all my Bears fans out there don't hate me for it.
Yeah.
But
I do
it is what it is.
Them.
Yeah, I know. So
I'm picking them for you this year, though.
Okay. All right. At my number 4, I got the Tampa Bay Bucks. Now, I almost put them higher on this list, honestly. I think the Tampa Bay Bucks have every single reason to be I think they could win the Super Bowl this year. I know this is a hot take. I love Baker Mayfield. You brought it up. I didn't want to go too crazy into it when you brought it up.
Oh, shit.
Their offense is spectacular. They have a great running back room. Bucky, White, Baker Mayfield.
Receiver.
The receiver room is phenomenal. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Abuka, McMillan, Kate Otten at tight end. Now their line, the line is what scares me a little bit. With the injuries, I love Wirfs. Hopefully he's healthy. That's all
they got.
They need to work on the offensive line maybe a little bit. Hopefully everything comes together. Defense is good.
Great.
You brought up Vita Vea. Good linebackers. Levante David. I mean,
he's Florida coming back another year.
Yeah, my Miami Northwestern boy. Shout out Northwestern. I love it. I love the Bucks. I root for them. I think they're a good team. They're going to win their division. Their division is going to be really weak. The Bucks could do it if they get hot. Don't be surprised if the Bucks push for the NFC Championship this year.
Oh, I think they'll be right there with the Eagles. They could be there.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, man, that's the only team that really scares me going up against in the playoffs is the Bucks.
The Bucks they got heart, that's one of the things you got to look out for. Baker Mayfield will literally break his neck and go out there and throw another pass. I mean, that's the type of shit you want to see, and I love it. Fucking love it, dude. I love Baker. I'll get a Baker jersey. I will.
No, dude, the Bucks they match up really well with the Eagles, man.
I know they do. They match up good with everybody, honestly.
Everybody.
They do. All right, who you got at number 3?
I'm gonna go with the Commies, the Commanders. Even though they're in the same division,
Yeah.
I got to give it to the young quarterback. He did really well his rookie year, and
Yeah.
He's going to be it's going to be tough games this next 10 years going against him twice a year.
Yeah.
I like Jaden Daniels though.
Okay.
Even though
I
I feel like they should have signed Scary Terry by now, dude. You know?
Dude, they just lost
Oh,
Terry. What do you mean they just
shoot.
lost Terry? Hold on a
Oh,
second.
shoot. They lost Terry.
Number 1 receiver. What does that mean? What's going on? Did they lose him? I mean, he
Nah,
requested a trade. I don't think anything's happened
yeah.
yet.
Yeah, nothing happened.
They
yet.
haven't lost him yet. I have not seen anything about a trade
Right.
with Terry McLaurin yet, unless it literally just happened. But I'm not seeing anything on my phone right now. Nate's got us all over the place right now.
I'm about to say, Scary Terry on the move live.
Yeah, I've seen rumors of he's gone.
He's gone.
I've seen rumors of him being traded to the Dolphins for Tyreek Hill and like a first-round pick. I have seen rumors, but there's no way they let Terry go. I don't think there's any way. Now, I have the Commanders as my number 3 ranked team as well. Right. Now, if Terry leaves, that could definitely change.
They're out of the top 5.
But it depends if they get Tyreek Hill as the trade. I mean, they'd probably still stay as my 3. But I mean, the Commanders, they did everything right last year. Got the right head coach, Dan Quinn, got the right OC, and Kingsbury for Daniels. They ran that RPO. Now, will there be a sophomore slump with them? There is a chance. There is a chance.
Yeah.
The teams are going to know that they're going to be running the RPO probably the whole game. There's going to be a lot more tape to watch and prepare for the Commanders. Yeah. But they added Deebo Samuel, a guy that is not in his prime anymore, but could still definitely shake up things on offense. Someone you got to watch out for, a threat. As of now, from what I know, they still have Terry. I don't know what Nate's talking about.
Yep. Bijan, or not Bijan, Brian Robinson, I meant.
Brian Robinson, Austin Eckler.
Yeah.
Zach Ertz still at tight end. You know, they still got Bobby Wagner on defense. They still got a pretty good defense.
Yeah.
I mean, they made it to the NFC Championship last year. Jaden Daniels seems like the real deal. As much as it hurts me to see him perform so well, I got to be real. It is what it is. Yeah, Luvu's
what about Frankie? Yeah, I love Frankie.
He's a beast. He's a beast. All right, who you got at number 2?
Number 2, we're going to go with the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah, brother, you know, they came this close to beating it, knocking us out of the playoffs. You know, it's only with respect. I put them at number 2. Great front 7 on the defensive line. Quarterback, great. Matthew Stafford ain't slowing down yet. Okay. You know, we got the boy running the ball. Yeah, man. The Rams, number 2.
I know this is going to piss you off. This is our biggest difference probably on this podcast. You don't know this yet. But at my number 2, I have the Eagles. And this actually, I switched at the last second before we started the podcast. Not because I knew you were going to have the Eagles at 1 and I would have a reason to argue with you, because I love arguing with you and I love arguing with everybody. And that's what makes a good podcast. But one of the biggest things is I look back to last year, and just like you brought up, the Rams almost beat the Eagles in that game. The Rams should have beat the Eagles in that game. They were that close. And
I still remember the game.
Oh, God, it was a great
game. Dude, Jalen Carter saved us 2 plays in a row, brother.
I know. The Rams should have won that game. The Rams probably should have won the Super Bowl.
And one of those plays, the wide receiver was running up the field wide open.
No, I know.
Bro, if that boy Carter did not get there within that split second, it was a game over.
Exactly. I got the Eagles at 2. Another big reason why I have the Eagles at 2 is because it's hard to repeat everything and be really good the next year. And if you're the number 1 team one year, it's really hard to be the number 1 team the next year. Now, I know that's kind of, some people are like, oh, okay, well, the Chiefs are different, man. We haven't seen a team like the Chiefs in a long time.
Well,
We're talking
Patriots.
dynasty. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we're talking dynasties though. We're talking Chiefs and Patriots. I mean, those were two dynasties. We're not.
Yeah.
These weren't great teams. These were dynasties. Are the Eagles a dynasty?
Cowboys in the 90s.
Cowboys in the '90s. Yeah, Nate. I mean that's the last time
Steelers
the
in the
Cowboys.
80s.
Steelers and Nate. We're talking dynasties. Now, can the Eagles be a dynasty? They can. But
We three-P, we're dynasty.
yeah, I mean, even if you win this year, I mean, I think there's talks that you guys could be in there for winning 2 in a row. I mean,
Well,
it's
2 in
just
a
such a
row.
hard thing. It is such a hard thing. It's easy to talk about it, and it's easy for a team to win 1 Super Bowl, and everybody jumps on their dick and says they're going to be the next
Right.
dynasty. You know, it's one thing to
It-
do it though. It
Yeah,
is.
it'd be 2 in a row, but 3 in 4 years.
Yeah. And I mean, the Eagles are capable of it. They have the roster. Can Barkley stay healthy another year? That's a question to me.
That's why we got AJ Dillon. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Cowgirls.
Barkley, it's going to be hard for Barkley to stay healthy another year. We've seen it all through his career. He usually has one great year, then gets hurt the next year. Who knows, though? If he's healthy all year, Hurts is healthy all year. They got the same receivers. They got a lot of the same team. They got a great offensive line, great D-line, great defense.
Right.
I mean, they could definitely do it. But the team I got at 1, I think might be able to pull it out this year and actually beat them this year. So who do you got at 1? Obviously, the Eagles.
I'm going with the Eagles.
Okay.
Most complete roster, head down, head to toe, brother. We got it all.
Hurt's gonna get hurt too.
Just as long as it ain't in the playoffs.
Push.
But
They didn't ban it.
They didn't ban it, so we're gonna keep using it.
If they would have banned it, I think the Eagles would have went down to like number 4 or 5 on my list.
Really? So you think that one play gives us an advantage?
Oh God, yeah, 100%. It's the most dominant play in NFL history.
Yeah, but it's only because of the personnel we got.
No, I know. I'm not saying that every team can do what the Eagles do. I know that's a fact. I mean, not every quarterback is bench or squatting 700 pounds and has the line the Eagles do and has another 700-pound squatter and Barkley pushing his ass from behind. I mean, don't get me wrong, but
that is right.
It's the greatest play in history it's the most dominant play in history, no doubt.
Yeah, and
Eagles don't. I don't think the Eagles win a Super Bowl without that play this year. I don't know.
I gotta say,
the only reason you win. It's not the only reason, Nate. Come on, it's a big reason. It's not the only reason. Come on, don't do that.
It is. It's a good reason we win.
It is a good reason. It is.
But we don't always get it. It's not like it's unbeatable. We have been stopped at it. So
barely.
I mean, I think it's only like a 90%. 90%.
They do it every third or fourth down.
3rd and 1, 4th and 1.
Hey, that's why I draft Jalen Hurts in every fantasy league I'm in, because he's going to get a tush-push touchdown almost every game. The game he doesn't, you're like, what the hell's going on?
Yep.
All right, before we get out of here, we're about to reach an hour. Let me give you my number 1. The Rams. I got to give it to the Rams. Sean McVay, Matt Stafford, Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua. They got Devontae Adams now, which I think might even be better for their scheme over Cooper Kupp. They're going to miss Kupp, but I think Adams could be an upgrade if things go right. Defense, you talk about their front 7. Their defense is great. They should have beat the Eagles last year. Could be Matt Stafford's last ride. This could be Matt Stafford's last ride.
No, I could see one more.
I could see the Rams going to the Super Bowl and winning it.
Yeah,
I could.
They could have won it last year, brother.
I know.
Close. They're good.
I know.
Bro, I love the front 7. The boy Verse.
But we're on the same page with our top 2 teams. We both have the Eagles and the Rams. Those are the top 2 teams in the NFC to us. And then for the AFC, I had the Chiefs and the Bengals, and you had the Chiefs and Who's your number 2? The Ravens?
The Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're about on the same page almost with both of them.
Close, except I got the Broncos on my top 5 and Chargers.
I'm gonna remember both of y'all's top 5.
All right. We're
Good.
gonna come
Remember
back and
'em.
see who's is better. Who's
Remember 'em.
closer.
Write them down. I don't give a fuck.
Smokey.
right. Cheapo, we out. Good pod.
All right, brother.
Next
Another
week
week
we're
in the
talking
book.
college. Yeah, another week in the books. Next week we're gonna give our top 5 college football teams. We're gonna talk some more NFL.
Hell
If
yeah.
anything crazy happens in
Preseason
baseball,
games.
we still got to talk some baseball.
Preseason games this weekend.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of preseason games this week, so we'll see what happens. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we out.
I'm the only white face in this area. You don't belong here. Stop, I'll shoot you in the back.